transform. Hey everybody, MaskedMetaKnight4 and welcome to stream number 357 and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney. I need to get the title right. So last time we started this brand new game and we solved our very first case. We won our first case, huzzah. And we are in the middle of a second case. Unfortunately, somebody very dear to us was the victim. And we must get to the bottom of it. So, we went to trial the first day to defend Maya, and we managed to delay it an extra day because apparently there was a man with the thought who kept lying in court. So, it's time for us to investigate. So, I believe this is my latest save file. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. I hate her face! I'm sorry. I'll refrain myself. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer! I hope you die! What fun you! That's what you get for lying in court, you punk! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May! No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Oh, no. Objection! Sup, Kipster? Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard, even though he's emotionless in the corner. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Oh my god. Okay, let's start examining her. I hate the sun. Sorry, that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Exactly, she's a thought. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why'd you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. I hope she rots in a soul! Sorry. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom feeding some sucking look. Oh, that face, man. I can't get over that face. But bottom? I can't tell. Does you have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Oh, yo, change your face, please! I don't think there's anything else to examine, right? I can't really present anything to her. She's just gonna look away from it. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Alright, let's just dip. So I think we should go... Let's go to the hotel first and see if there's any other clues. I doubt it, but we'll see. Even though our client is female too. Yeah. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for... Huh? What, next you're gonna tell me you're gonna, like, buy a whole bunch of toilet paper and then sell it for a profit? When there's a virus, a world crisis virus going on? Man, you crazy. Whoa, Miss May has been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Yo, this guy's insane. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? Please don't say I'm late. No, you just got here. Well, I streamed 2 other games today. I streamed Pokken and Kid Icarus Uprising, but you're not late to this! Okay, let's talk. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. That is kind of suspicious, not gonna lie. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Oh, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in the total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Ooh, that's actually good to know. So if we can get a photo of this guy, we can probably come back here and show it to the bellboy. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as a Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel Murder Manor! Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Oh, this guy's lost it. I don't think there's anything else to examine in this room. We've already seen the screwdriver. It's really weird how there's like a screwdriver in that cupboard. That makes no sense, but whatever. Let's move to Grossberg Law Offices. And hopefully we can find a lead here. Otherwise, I'm honestly stumped. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Show no mercy to that April May cunt. I agree! Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Is he not here? Oh! What's this? Old photos. There are two lines here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DLC 6 Incident, Exhibit A. DLC 6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Let's look at both of them. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. So we'll keep that in mind the next time we're in court. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Why not keep both? I'll swap it. I think I'll swap them. Alright. Because one of them was a woman and the other one was a man. So I'm going to take the one with the man. Even though I clearly see the one with the man right there. The woman Exhibit A aged gracefully, I would think. Alright, let's go... Oh, Gatewater Hotel. Let's do it. Hey there, sir. I'd like to present to you a photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. I feel like Phoenix Wright's the only sane person in this universe. Actually, and Mia too, but she's gone. Cry. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write in affidavit swearing that's him? Affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. I'll have him write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit. Okay, you know what? I can't say that name or word. From henceforth, I will be known as the busboy who swore the word. Just hurry up and write it! Okay. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Ooh, I guess we can go back to the detention center and show this to Miss May, right? We will do that, actually. So let's go to the detention center first, and I'm gonna circle back to Grossberg Law Offices, and hopefully the lawyer's there. You again? Can you take a hint and stay gone? Affidavit. David. No, I'm a lost cause. Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. What does that even mean? That's it, when this case is done, I'm shaving my head. That man. About that man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you wanted to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I'll show her the bellboy's, letter. No, he never does. Can you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's, fit of it. It tells us everything he saw, such as a man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. We got her, boys! We got her! Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears? You think we'll give mercy to this? Fucked! We're pushing her. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb! If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What?! Even though he should have been the witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Phoenix, not now. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man? He's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerative. Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. If that's not a giveaway, I don't know what is. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on the sky. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Alright, so that's not going to court then. I guess that doesn't really matter. So we've got what we wanted. Nothing else to talk about. So let's move to Blue Corp. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. Oh man, I wonder what's gonna go down. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you by giant steak vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporative expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does that mean? What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes! This guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. Alright, sir, let's talk. Let's talk about Blue Corp first. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Oh, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. The future is now thanks to science. You might say we are the future. Sell information. Yo, Iron Pika, thanks for the host, dude. Why did my alert not go off, though? That's the real question. Did I accidentally sign out? I don't think I did. That's weird. Let me refresh Streamlabs. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. Oh, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. You don't say! Red, white, and blue? Gee, I wonder what you guys are referencing. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Even though I'm wearing a pink suit. I accidentally hit my Twitch chat. Rip. There we go. Let's talk about Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp. Oh wait, sorry, that's Phoenix talking. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Alright, let's pressure him some more. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mutants' details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. Uh-oh, what's he gonna say to get out of this one? No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still want to talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? We know Edgeworth likes to win no matter what. That's kinda shady. He should have seen the same thing as April May. Ho ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? Actually, doesn't Grossberg have the exact same painting? Yes, what might that be? The big painting on the wall over there. Will this matter? Can I ask him if it leaves the blah blah battlefield? I don't see the option. 0 out of 10 worst game ever made. I'm uninstall it. When did you get it? Why would when matter? I should have checked Grossberg's office. I guess... I've seen it before. I'm gonna say I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilk, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody Burger. What? Ugh! Wait, what? Did he hit us? Wait, what? Hello? Dude, he punched us with all those rings on his right hook? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live purely for personal profit. Go now! Skedaddle! There is nothing more to discuss. I guess not. Oh, White, stop punching yourself, Mr. Lawyer. Can we examine while he's here? Like, would he just stop us if we start snooping around? No, I guess not. Let's see what's going on here. Those are some weird tables. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Oh, what a great view! This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. I have to go back to his office. Did it move? I wasn't paying attention to the background. Why does White have it now? It's not that hard to imagine a few possibilities. I am curious. Maybe this painting will come to a later case. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it in mind for the time being. Cause why would the game even mention that, right? An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. The words Judges and Special kind of stand out. You probably strong-armed them into giving him something. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Alright, get out of here. I just want to punch this guy in the neck. Okay, let's go... Grossberg. Oh yeah, it is gone! Huh. I actually have no idea why it's gone. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumpin' Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. Pensive emote? I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. What's going on? So let's talk about today's trial, your refusal to Mr. White. Normally I don't like to go up and down. I like to think like the safest question first and then go to the most like dangerous question last. Let's start with today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see? Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Yeah, it would have sucked. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. I am completely in the dark. Honestly. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... We're gonna save. Save's coming, baby! I think we talk about the painting. Because he already knows who Mr. White is. And why wouldn't you defend Maya? We literally asked that for the refusal. I think we're gonna go for painting. Yeah. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You have the painting for Womp's Fortress! He's blackmailing you. Has to be, right? There's no other way. Wait, given information. Not lovers. I'm gonna save again. I think it's blackmailing. It has to be. I know information's Blue Corp's thing, but I'm gonna just say blackmailing. Grossberg and White lovers fanfiction sounds spicy. That sounds disgusting. No thank you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Uh-oh. Is he gonna punch us too? Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years. 15 years. Huh. 15 years? All because of the DLC incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I cannot stand in defense of Maya because of this. Oh! that makes sense now. So White threatened Grossberg. Oh, sorry. Well, you guys didn't see that. Only I saw it on my end. But so basically, he couldn't defend Maya because Mr. White would be like, "You better not defend her because we have dirt on you." So that explains why he said no, and he couldn't explain. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. Gives them an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. The DLC incident. DL6. I keep calling it DLC. What is a DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. His twitchy mustache always makes me laugh. Yo, his mustache power level. How strong would it be in Super Mario 64 tier lists? I don't know. Well, I mean, it's closer to Luigi's, right? And like the tier list for mustaches is Yoshi's bottom tier, Luigi's mid tier, Mario's high tier, and Wario's top tier. And then Waluigi would be god tier, but he's not in that game. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. So, you can't use mediums for cases, I guess? You gotta keep that low key. Uber tier? They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for one who sold them out. Oh no. Of course White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. Uh-oh. So his life was in danger for 15 years because of this cunt. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Alright, we know what we have to do. The Faye & Co. law offices. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. There's probably a clue in the other room, but we're gonna check here first. The sky is blue, and so am I. That's the hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. F. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. What file should I look at? DL6 would be here, right? So A through I. Let's see if there's an A record in this file that catches my eye. Misty Faye! That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, let's read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only those words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surface. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. So he was telling the truth. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name? Huh? record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Well, of course, because she worked under him, right? Okay, let's look at J through S. Want to bet that the W's would be all missing? Probably. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll skim through some of this. I'll skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the N and S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Wait? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Oh no! White drove them all to... I can use this newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about politician suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Okay, let's look at the last file. T through Z. I know. W! Wait! The entire W section's missing. Was it taken? Gee, I wonder who took it. I think we checked everything. Can we check this lamp? An old movie... Oh, poster. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Okay, let's move into... Can I not go to the other room? I guess not. It was obviously Wario. Yeah, he was jealous because of Grossberg's mustache, therefore he took all the W. I know that makes no sense, but I'm rolling with it. So I can't move into the murder room, I guess. Where do I go now? There's no point talking to April May. We've already talked to the bellboy. I guess we go back to Grossberg. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present him this in court. Not a bad idea. Question is, what do I do to go into court now? How do I move the plot onward? Do I go back to Blue Corp? Like, I don't want to get punched in the face if I go back to Blue Corp and show this to this guy. Might as well try. Move. Wait, is there anything new to talk about? Not really. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty incident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. We haven't talked about the blackmail, haven't we? Did we? I don't think so. Let's try. There's no point asking someone this crook a straight question. I need some evidence so I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in most cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Let's present something to him. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. I don't think he bribed. It has to be blackmail, right? Yeah, it has to be blackmail. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Ron will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second! Mr. White! You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you! Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White! You did it! Secretary's office. You won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer man. What? Mr. White, this is another one of those... Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now! Uh-oh... Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they might even look contempt. I don't even think I read that right. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reported, sir! Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is... right, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Yo, this guy has an attention span of a goldfish! Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Yo, can I just punch this guy in the face? You go to him to become a witness? Yeah. Kikakidori. Gumshoe the best character in the world. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha, now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what happened to Maya. Thank you for fading the black and explaining the backstory. I don't believe it. How many people does man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I could do? Well... Help me break out of here? How about you cheer me on in court? Well, you could cheer me on in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me! Huh? I'd better go get a uniform, some pom-poms. I'd be down for that. I mean, wait a second, no! But wait! Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit there and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll shield him a thing or two. Let's go. Times may change, yet with crimes the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on an initial court trial. Huh! 3 days. Almost all finish in a day, most of a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness, this is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. So it is do or die. Alright. Hopefully we can get through this trial in like 90 minutes or so. I believe it. I believe we can do it. Okay, let's save in file 8. And it's time to settle it in the courtroom. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! The Phoenix, look! It's you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. But does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything! Well, why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself! What? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this indeed. I need some water. I've been waiting for this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are quite clear to the court, today we'll hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Mr. Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? That is a good question. I feel like the odds are against us. This isn't an even matchup. It's like a 60-40 matchup. It's like, he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Might as well. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White's a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. That's some bogus! Bring everybody! Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my goodness, dude, they bribed the judge. This isn't even fair. He gets a show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Aw, this punk. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. Alright, so you said you didn't know the victim. We'll keep that in mind. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why? Tell me what you already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? That's the stack of cards that you were dealt with, Mr. Wright. Ho ho ho! Ironically, the most hated one gets overshadowed by the very first culprit he ends up helping. Oh, you hated that thought. I'm glad she's in prison. I hope you have made your peace of God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix! Alright, it's time to rip this guy apart. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly persifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. The question is, was he with Mia Fey, or was he with April May? That's the real question. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. Okay, so that explains what's going on, okay. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. I'm sick of you low IQ plays, Judge. Very well, defendant, Mr. White. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's do this. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. We're gonna press him anyway. We're gonna press him for everything. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always positively perfect, you know? Okay, he said he's perfect. We'll keep that in mind. No. You're not getting away with that. You were so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. I'll press further for now. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, this is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Okay. Of course he cannot see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull something off like that. That's good to keep in mind. That the door was closed. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly persevering, or reading. What were you reading? By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That was the only window you see. The only window, okay? And there you were reading. Papers? Correct. The Gatewater's a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see, continue. Surprised, I turned and looked at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. I find that hard to believe. Then again, you had your own show to peep at. No snoop? Yeah, right, you made a career out of snooping. It was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired! Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. How many basic facts on this guy's testimony? I know, right? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40. That's non-existent. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side's the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The door was closed though. So, I don't know how to press this guy. Again, I'm just saying my logic of thinking right now. So, let's say it happened exactly at 9. If April May opened the door, the waiter guy would have saw him too, right? Or known he was there. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping. You can't do that in a minute! Did you know she'd been tapping the Fae office phone? Irrelevant! That has nothing to do with this case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. Ooh! Ho ho! I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. I feel like this is the only ammunition I have so far. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Okay, I remember having evidence like this. Let me double check something real quick. Where is it? So she ran to the left. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Made testimony, the victim dodged and ran to the right. Okay, that's what I was that's what I was looking for. Yeah, okay. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Alright, I'm not gonna press this just yet. I wanna see what else he says. Finally, there was a terrible infection. Then it was all over. Impactation? Don't you mean just impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. Oh, shut up. Second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too? I wonder. Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. Okay, let's present evidence. So I need to press people so he can change his testimony, so we can find holes, because you never said the detail. So I'm going to keep that in mind throughout the rest of the game. So the victim dodged. Okay, let's present this. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? I thought we put Edgeworth in the hospital. Yeah, I thought we did too. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix? Look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. So if he ran to the left... Wait, okay, let me think about this further. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says...
Oh my goodness, all this left and right.
Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both of them are right, yeah. Because he's in the killer's position. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Anytime I see Edgers do that, I get reminded of that one reaction tweet. Where... it's like, you aren't a clown, you're the entire circus. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that will explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel!
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Just to spell everything out for you low IQ people.
If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law's office of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Or White. I'm sorry, I'm confusing the names now. This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran to the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing!
That's what I'm trying to say, Edgeworth!
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what do you suggest?
Are you people that dumb? Rapscallion! Yeah, that boy's sweating. The postulations of the defense of a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Are you kidding me? Bro, all these people are giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. Figuratively and literally.
Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? I don't get this. It's so weird how in like this franchise you can testify multiple times. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake the first time. Let me try again and change the contradiction that I got roasted by the defense lawyer from. That's a BS, man. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. We're gonna get this guy again, we're gonna roast him. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to... Okay, we got her. She died almost instantaneously from one strike. It's over.
You chased her and delivered the final blow.
How do you forget a detail that big? That's what I'm saying.
That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
This is free.
That does seem to make sense.
This judge is an idiot. The more I see this judge, the more I lose faith in the legal system. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Yo, is this real life? I don't know, man. Miss May's testimony is correct, as was mine. What do you mean by that? This is what I was about to explain. You're Americans, always so impatient, does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. What's interesting, in the Phoenix Wright anime, even though it has an English dub, is actually taking place in Japan. So that's interesting. So I think for a localization, they're in LA now, I believe. This will be relevant in a future case, which I know is coming up because I watched some of the anime, but I won't spoil that, obviously. But I'll know it when I see it, but I think it's quite a ways until we get there anyway. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean, first? First? That's what comes before what happens, that is what comes before what happens next. You speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then, Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Meta playing Ace Attorney plus me catching a stream? Pog. I didn't hit anyone! Now, Mr. Wright. There is no point in hiding things from this court. Ha, funny. I'm not hiding anything! The prosecution requested the defendant refrain from interrupting the testimony.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, you ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that.
That is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
Stop saying it was me!
I like how you just saying, no, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, but it was you. No you, no you, no you, no you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof.
Can I do nothing right? Nothing?
May I continue?
That is what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different parts.
Absolutely, that's right, of course.
Where did he pick up that annoying phrase?
Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice.
So you were watching both times.
I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
Yeah, you're scum. Oh, and by the way, earlier when I was talking about bogus prosecution behaviors, I wasn't even talking about Edgeworth and the trial from the past. I was talking about Mr. Sadmahi and Mr. I'm somehow not heinous enough to be complete bullshit. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where you want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Alright, let's roast him. We have the evidence, I just don't know where to hit him with. So let's look at our, let's look at all of our, evidence items. Okay, so died from a blow by a blunt object. From a blow. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. So a blow. Holds a conversation, broken glass, clock, Miss May's hotel. So it has to be the autopsy report. I just don't know when to use it exactly. Okay, so let's see when he says twice. I think that's where we roast him. Alright, we got him right here. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow.
Oh!
What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you were abso-positively perfect? He's about to cry. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Oh, Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony, as you can clearly see, he's in shambles.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. Yo, I'm gonna throw my controller at Edgeworth! Oh my...
I'd like to request a 10-minute break. Are you kidding me? Don't say yes to this.
Yes, yes!
You like Kirsty? That's what it reminds me of. Potentially, not really. Kirsty's just super annoying. I hate these people. I hate these people! The witness is confused because he's lying. Yeah, get him right. I emphatically request that there will be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Yeah, even the court knows. Yo, the Smash crowd's smarter than these fools?
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out for this now, White. Yo, the Phoenix Wright chant from Smash. Phoenix Wright! Phoenix! But he's not a playable character. Well, as of now, anyway.
Mr. White? Oh, okay.
This should have happened to Vict Migoma case against the defendants. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that pin fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door.
Then you did her in a single blow! Flap! Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Ah! Suck it up, Buttercup. Deal with it. This is almost over. Yeah, keep crying. Keep crying.
Alright, I don't know where to contradict him. Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing. Other window? Oh, he said other window! Wait a second. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that? Oh, I think I know what's going on here.
Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand.
GG. GG, easy clap, 6-0 or 3-0. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't this something about that strike you as odd? Let's look at this. Glass shards. The broken remains of a glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is very odd. I'll press further. Mr. White?
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand.
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony a fourth time, by the way, because his judge some more. Okay, of course.
A light stand was lying on the floor where I looked. Then the next moment. Now let's roast him immediately. Screw this. We're not giving him mercy. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell.
Just by seeing the broken pieces,
You have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question!
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo. That's a big problemo, problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred?
Correct. That is so. It is conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
Nope, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Get frame trapped, loser. Yo, Edgeworth hasn't been talking lately. Hey, Edgeworth! Edgeworth fans, what happened? It's kind of quiet over there on your side of the court. I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could have not seen the stand before it fell over. Why, you may ask? The floor plans. Look at this!
These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes?
Why are you so, surprised of everything? Did you know about all of this? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, know that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could have not seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either! There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? Usually when Edge doesn't speak for some time, then he comes back from the ass move. It must have been the moment that it fell! And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. It's so dumb when all of them are just having again, it's really funny. I'm gonna mention it again. In the Phoenix Wright anime, when the prosecutor or Phoenix Wright, they roast somebody when they point the finger, there's a blast of wind. It's like Deku's air cannon shot, and then they get blasted back. It's really anime, it's really funny, I love it. Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia.
Heh. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. GG, boys.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Nani? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth.
I didn't forget about him.
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Hello?
How does this not sound fishy in court, guys? How does this not sound fishy in court at all? The time has come? It's like they're pulling the trump card. Should you confess your crime now? Hmm?
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Are you kidding me?
The wiretap? Order!
Yo, he's being carried by Edgeworth so hard.
Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. He's not slightly confused, he's very confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White, the CEO of Blue Corp, he ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye.
What's that to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was a wiretap placed in the office, and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Don't you dare jump on that. Don't you? Of course you're gonna jump on that, aren't you?
Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break! That's my face right now.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
Bro, this is court in real life. Literally anybody who's anybody who's arrested the first frame one is screwed.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have been seen the stand. The very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed. The baseless conjecture it is. Bro, he just pulled that out of his anus so hard.
Mr. Wright, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Leave it to me.
I feel faint. Edgeworth on all the Phoenix Wrights ever.
It was the beginning of September.
The week before the murder. Okay, the week before. I'd entered the Faye & Co. law office. Just a reminder to the viewers at home, this is his fifth testimony. Anyway, I'd entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I'd done so to place a wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light. This game is so anime now that I think about it.
So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
Ah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. We're gonna need luck. We're gonna need Game & Watch 9 right now or something. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I'd enter the Faye & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. Okay, listen to me, friends. Didn't this guy said he never talked or met with Miss Mia? Well, then again, I guess he could have snuck in. But if he did sneak in, that sounds shady, because he could have snuck in and killed her. No, whatever. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
There's a scum written all over it. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fainco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as intuitive as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out on him. It was the beginning of... Dude, there's nothing... How do I do this? Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. I didn't save in a while. Uh-oh. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. No! Phoenix! Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. This really is anime! Mia? Did we pass out? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Wait, we lost? Ah, you're finally awake. Yeah! What the heck? Did we die? Hey, Phoenix! Gak? There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Did you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appeared that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya's channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Alright, so like I mentioned in the first part, there's like spirit mediums, and this is like one of their powers. So they can speak of the dead. It was kind of mentioned when they were talking about some other spirit medium about the DL6 incident or whatever, so now we're seeing that. That's what's going on. It is bizarre. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. This confused me a lot the first time too. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... You don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item? Glass light stand. Plot armor coming through? Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said it was a stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconceive. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. The court will now reconceive for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Let's get him, boys. Let's end this guy once and for all. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. No, screw it. We're not even gonna go for the damage. We're going for the kill. Look closely at this. See the words Maya written in blood?
Wow, you're grasping.
I think not. You hear that anime music? That's my theme. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see? Mr. White, when he agilely entered Faye & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand cannot have been there! Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Well, actually, I still think you're guilty.
I swear, Thank you, finally.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
You have no last-second anime...
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is in it. I'm done. I'm done. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Ha! Mr. Edgeworth, you're grasping! Not fun now, is it? Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. Yo, I remember he did that last stream. Yo, I was mad. Who makes a second updated autopsy report? Oh, she didn't die instantaneously. She died almost instantaneously. Bro, this game. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. I'm 100%. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone's gonna call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have been any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
You know, the judge, he helps us one time, then he lets us down another 9. What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your...
Bro, as a judge, how do you look at this guy? This guy lied like 5 times. He made like 6 testimonies. You're gonna also let him go home? Gah! The witness will stay! Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Mia's memo. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this. Exactly! I have something I'd like to read to the court. Let's get him, boys. Take that! The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
This is stop! Deceased! Halt! But please stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
Oh, wait a second, guys. Is Mr. White being blackmailed right now? Ah! I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Anybody with an IQ would have realized. Edward the Shambles. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense!
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty! That is all. This court is adjourned.
Are we not going to arrest Mr. White? Are we not getting this man? Don't tell me he went home. The wife who carries you. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risk a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time's here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief!
I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 p.m.? The office. I'll see you later.
Chief, Mia!
Is the standard for the guilty party to have a trial at a later date? So White gonna get trial later off screen? Oh, I want to see him get bodied at that moment. See, I asked that because, what's his face? In the first case, Mr. Saw It. He got arrested immediately. So that's why I thought he'd get blown back. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Uh-oh, another murderer? Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wahaha! You should see your face! Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her! With big tits and every...
I might be able to use that. You Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Bro! No! No, we are not simping for you!
Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to go down to business. You, don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what that means? We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. I'm still sad Mia died. She died so early in the game too, man. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. I mean, as a spirit medium, she will be relevant like a lot of the time, so I guess there's that, but still. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it! Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting! Oh, okay. Wait up. The end. They can't get officially arrested until they have their own trial, and the trials you play are for the innocent defendant. If I recall correctly, on a later game, you get to play both trials. Won't spoil it though. Yeah, I appreciate no spoils. I appreciate it, especially since I don't remember the details. Fair enough. All right, we will save. So that does it for this part of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We put that thought behind bars. Hopefully, she rots in jail for wiretapping because she was no help at all. Shout out to the bellboy. He just wanted some coochie, which is why he was being kind of weird. Maya can channel spirits. You ruined the. Wow, Pika. Thanks a lot, dude. Man, LP ruined. I guess it's canceled now. Let's go cancel Pikachu24 fan on Twitter.com. This game's really fun. Yeah. So next time we're gonna start episode 3. I don't know when. I don't know when the next stream will be, but we'll see. I'm gonna upload part 1. I guess I could upload it today. Yo, Games 230, thanks for the follow, dude. Glad you're enjoying the series. I am enjoying it. Like, I always knew Phoenix Wright was a thing, but I just never really cared. Yo, Master Sonic Knight, thanks for following as well. I appreciate it. But yeah, Phoenix Wright was always, like, Ace Attorney was always an anime that I knew about, especially since, like, Cobalt will shut up about it. And then when people say Phoenix Wright for Smash and stuff like that, I was always like, I mean, that'd be cool, I guess. I don't really know the character, and isn't he like a lawyer? I don't know how they make a moveset out of that, but then again, they made a moveset out of like Game & Watch and Duck Hunt and stuff like that. So it's possible. But it is a fun time. Wait, I can't tell if I'm following or not. If you hover the little heart icon over the follow button, if it asks if you want to unfollow, then you're good. Marvel vs. Capcom put Phoenix in? Wait, did they? Oh yeah, I think I did hear about that. That's crazy. That is kind of nuts. Let's see if there's any mutuals I know who are streaming right now. None at the moment. Let me fix it then. All good. All good. So yeah, part 1 will be uploaded to YouTube. Should I upload it now? I mean, it's already posted. I might just upload it now. It's not too late. And you know what? People don't have school and stuff or work. It's COVID-19 quarantine time. Nobody has a life. Phoenix literally has a move where he sneezes on the opponent. It's legendary. That's funny. That was really funny. So, like, again, I've watched, like, lots of the anime. I know the anime doesn't cover every case, so there's going to be some cases where they're just completely blind. But there's some cases I'm really curious how they're going to turn out in the games, which I'm really, really looking forward to. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching this late. And, yeah. Sayonara.